the most overrated player from every single NFL team. Now, when you guys were tweeting this to me, one person even DM'd it to me, I was like, oh yeah, we gotta fucking do this, because we do videos like this all the time for basketball, but we don't really do them that much for football, because there's not that many football pages that really do it like that. So yeah, definitely shout out to Total Pro Sports. We haven't watched one of the videos in a while, but yeah, like I said, when I seen this, I was just like, yo, we gotta fucking do this. I'm interested to see who they say is the most overrated player on each team. I don't know if I said underrated or overrated at the beginning of the intro. I can't remember. I meant to say overrated player. Anyways,
some NFL players get more love than they really deserve.
Okay.
Each NFL team has at least one of those guys.
Okay.
I'm Justin for Action, and today we take
Justin,
a look at the
most
overrated player on every NFL team.
Let's get it, Justin.
And a big shout out to Bob Crud for suggesting this.
Shout out, Bob. Let's get it, Bob.
If you enjoyed, and if
Bob.
you do, feel free to click subscribe for more cool videos every single day.
Definitely.
Arizona
I'll leave a
Cardinals,
link to the channel in the
Carson
description.
Palmer.
Yes.
Palmer was
Facts.
barely an above
Facts.
average quarterback
Facts.
with Cincinnati
Facts.
and mediocre with the
Facts.
Oakland Raiders.
Facts.
He has just one
Facts.
career playoff win.
Facts.
And make no mistake, his success with Arizona is because of quarterback guru Bruce Arians. Star running back David Johnson.
He's not good.
And future Hall of Famer Larry.
He had one
Fitzgerald.
good. He had a
Atlanta
few
Falcons
good years.
Mohamed Sanu.
When he
The
first got on
Falcons
the
gave Sanu
Bengals.
a 5-year deal worth $32.5 million.
Damn.
That's a lot of money for a guy who surpassed 500 receiving yards just twice, while catching no more than 5 touchdowns in one season.
Oh, he's got a good
Baltimore
agent.
Ravens Joe Flacco.
He's got a good agent.
Sure, he's a Super Bowl champion, but Flacco.
Joe Flacco's not that bad.
1,000-yard season under his belt. 182 career touchdowns versus 117 interceptions isn't a nice stat line for a guy who got a $120.6 million contract.
Damn. Okay,
Bills,
fuck.
Reggie Bush.
He's got a good
Because he
agent.
set an NFL record for fewest rushing yards in a season with -3. It's enough for the former USC star to make our list. Carolina Panthers Jonathan Stewart. For a guy who
Damn, boy, -3.
back in 2009.
Damn, Reggie.
He'd be a nobody behind.
You've been smoking on that Reggie, boy. -3 yards in the season.
MVP.
Get out.
Bears Alshon Jeffrey.
Damn.
Is a top 5 wide receiver. Jeffrey has just 6 touchdowns in the last 2 seasons combined, after 10 altogether in 2014.
Yeah, he has fallen off. But Jay Cutler's ass too.
You think he is?
But the Bears were ass too.
Dalton. Passed for 20 touchdowns in 2 of the last 3 seasons.
Oh, Andy ass. I like it.
Game.
Fuck Andy.
AJ McCarron.
Fuck Andy.
Good in replacing Dalton at the end of
Fuck Andy. I like it. Andy is overrated.
QB. Cleveland Browns Joe
Didn't he
Hayden.
go to that Pro
Hayden
Bowl
was
game or
once
some shit?
recognized
Get his
as an
weak
elite
ass.
shutdown corner.
He
won
was.
the Pro Bowl in 2013 and 14.
Yeah, yeah.
After that, he suddenly just stopped covering his guys with consistency and fell off the mat pretty quickly. Dallas Cowboys Jason Witten.
He got that guaranteed money.
Famer, but with just one 1,000-yard season in his past 6 campaigns, it's clear Witten's a bigger name than producer at this point.
I fuck with
Denver
Witten,
Broncos
but he's
Demaryius
right.
Thomas.
He's right. Witten
Thomas
is
one
not
of the
nearly
NFL's
as good as he
elite wide
used to
receivers
be.
from
But I rock with
2012
Witten
to
though.
14.
I like
Why
Witten a
do
lot.
people suddenly forget about his elite status? Probably because he hasn't been the same since record-breaking Peyton Manning began to decline in 2014. In other words, Thomas needs an elite quarterback to be great. He drops too many balls, too. Detroit Lions
He does drop a lot of balls.
Giving a 5-year, $40 million deal for a
Pause.
career number 2 or 3 receiver was silly. Jones had 23 catches for 482 yards and 2 touchdowns in his first 4 games of 2016, but he caught just 33 passes for 448 yards and 2 touchdowns over the rest of the season. Talk about a 4-week wonder. Green Bay Packers.
Yeah, I never even heard of that
Cobb
nigga.
has failed to build
I fuck
up
with
the
Randall.
2014 breakout season.
I fucks with Randall.
Without Jordy Nelson for 2015, Cobb failed to produce like
Look
the
at
number
Jordy
1
cool
receiver.
ass.
2016 was his worst season in which he played double-digit games since his rookie season in 2011. Houston Texans Brock
Damn.
Osweiler, a Super Bowl champion backup QB, got $72 million from the Houston
That's
Texans.
72
16
million.
16 interceptions
Oh
from
my
exactly
gosh.
Spectacular numbers. Indianapolis Colts, Philip
72
Dorsett, the
million.
2015 first
Brock
round
is
pick, has
ass.
51 catches, 753 yards, and 3 touchdowns through his first 2
Houston
NFL
wants a
seasons.
quarterback
Was he
so
supposed to
bad,
help
boy.
this
It's not
offense
Brock,
become a
boy.
juggernaut?
What the fuck?
Jacksonville Jaguars Julius Thomas. After being a star on the Peyton Manning-led Broncos, Thomas chased the money and went to Jacksonville. He has 9 touchdowns in 2 years there after posting 24 total in just 2 seasons with the Broncos.
I don't even know who that
he's
dude
a
is.
positive Peyton. He's not that great. Kansas City Chiefs Jamal Charles.
He used to be
want
raw
think
as
of him
hell.
as an elite running back, but injuries have held him to 8 games in the last 2 seasons. Charles
Damn.
isn't going to regain his form at age 30. He's a big name, but he's no longer a big-time player.
Yeah.
The Los Angeles Chargers, Orlando Franklin. He was a good, not great offensive lineman in Denver. didn't stop the Chargers from giving him a 5-year deal worth $36.5 million. Franklin is not an elite guard like his contract suggests. Los Angeles Rams, Tavon
on his ass.
afforded a $2 million extension as
Tavon used to be raw.
Surely regretting. Austin's career year was 2016, in which he caught 58 passes for 509 yards and 3 touchdowns. He's paid like a top receiver, but puts out third receiver numbers. Miami Dolphins Mario Williams. The Buffalo Bills made
Mario's falling off nasty
back in 2012.
Yeah.
He was good for double-digit sacks per season at first, but only posted 5 in 2015. In 13 games with the Dolphins in 2016, he posted just 3. It's clear the 2006 first overall pick isn't much of an impact player at this point.
Yeah, it's over.
Minnesota Vikings scored Darrell Patterson.
He's
He was a slick special teams return man in 2013, but he's not even a reliable third receiver.
Long as he doesn't say Adrian Peterson, we good.
Early in his career have given him more love than he
deserves. Long as it's not AP, we
good.
good.
Patriots Martellus Bennett, though praised as a star by some, his 916 yards and 6 touchdowns in 2014 were far and away his best season. He's reached 700 receiving yards just 3 times. Not exactly a Pro Bowler. New Orleans Saints.
Damn.
Bird.
Yeah, he's not the best, but he's alright.
Bird's become one of the NFL's
he's alright.
position.
Super Bowl champion.
That $54 million looks
Super
like
Bowl
a huge
champion,
mess
so it
on the
doesn't
Saints end. New York Giants Victor Cruz. After posting 1,000-yard
Yeah.
season in 2011 and 12 with 19 total touchdowns in that frame,
he's not the main receiver. He's not the number one go-to guy anymore.
586 yards in 2016. He's not the star he once was at this point.
Yeah.
New York Jets Darrell Revis.
Oh, he's done. He's
the NFL's
through.
top cornerback.
Revis Island through.
Revis became one of the league's absolute worst players in 2016.
I don't know about the best quarterback for a
no more Pro
decade.
Bowls for Revis Island.
I don't know about
Raiders
10
Marcel
years.
Reese.
He was
The
raw
four-time
for a
Pro
minute,
Bowler
though.
has
I don't know about
844 rushing yards and 3
Hold on.
touchdowns in 7 NFL seasons. He's a Pro Bowler because the fullback position is basically extinct,
Yeah.
not because he's a game changer.
Yeah.
Philadelphia Eagles Ryan Matthews. The former first-round pick has a pair of 1,000-yard seasons in San
he's
Diego.
through.
He had just 661 yards in 2016. He's hyped as a top running back, even though he's barely a legitimate number 2 on the Eagles. Pittsburgh Steelers Lawrence Timmons. Once a huge playmaker all over the field, Timmons has lost a lot of speed and effectiveness as a player. He's still good, but not the Pro Bowl guy you think he is at this point. San Francisco 49ers, Navarro Bowman. He hasn't been the same since suffering a torn ACL in 2014. Bowman
That
is
ACL
effective,
injury
but
is
no longer the
critical,
defensive
bro. That shit's
superstar he
critical.
was prior to that injury. Losing Patrick Willis to retirement didn't help him either.
Yeah.
Seattle Seahawks.
Patrick Willis
Jimmy
retired
Graham.
early as
He was
fuck.
great with the Saints from 2011 and 14, likely because he was a product of Drew Brees. After a trio of double-digit touchdown seasons in New Orleans, Graham is just 8 with the Seahawks through 2 seasons. Tampa Bay Buccaneers Altarian Werner. He broke out in 2013 as one of the NFL's premier shutdown corners. Tampa gave him a 4-year, $26.5 million deal in 2014.
It's a lot of bread. It's a lot of
solid,
fucking bread.
but he hasn't found the form he once displayed in Tennessee. Tennessee Titans.
He's
Derrick
not worth
Henry,
that much money.
The
What
star
the hell?
running back at Alabama finishes.
He's
rookie
young,
year
though.
with
He's young, though.
490 yards and 5 touchdowns. It's way too early to think he's a star. Hold off on calling him one. Washington Redskins Pierre Garçon. He's hyped as a superstar, but playing with Peyton Manning and Kirk Cousins have made him look better than he really is. Remember, he was an overpaid second.
Nah,
or third
Garçon,
option
I
with
was never
throwing to him.
I was
He has
never
just a pair
believer
of
in him.
1,000-yard seasons. Not exactly a superstar.
He's worse
Who
than
do you think is
Macklin.
the NFL's most overrated player? Join us in the comments below. If you like this video and learned a thing or two,
Who is
clicking the like
who is the
button helps out
NFL's
others.
most overrated player? I mean, there's a lot of overrated players. On the Falcons, I would have went with Matt Ryan. Fuck you, man. I'm not a believer in Matt Ryan. Drew Brees is overrated. Man, do I want to go there? No, I'm not gonna go there. I'm gonna leave Eli out of this. Anyways, I still can't believe Reggie Bush -3 yards for a season. Boy, I almost paused the video and ran off. You should be ashamed of your -3 yards in a season, Reg. In a fucking season. Jesus. Alright, man. I'm out of here. Leave a like if you enjoy. Tweet me more ideas. Instagram them to me. Subscribe if you do. We do this every day. I'm going to leave a link to Total Pro Sports channel in the description. Definitely be sure to go check them out. They're, like I said, they're really the only channel that does like football related videos like this, like we watch with basketball, the shit like the listen. They're really the only channel I ever really come across that does videos like this. So definitely be sure to go check them out. I'm out of here. A lot of these I agree with, you know what I'm saying? Andy Dalton, trash. Carson Palmer, trash, you know what I mean? There's not really too many I didn't agree with. I probably would have left Victor Cruz out of it, Derrick Henry out of it, just because he's young, you know what I mean? He's still got some time, but anyway, man, now I'm just starting to ramble. Anyway, somebody have it. Peace out. I think I'd rather have Tristan Thompson because he's a veteran, he's more experienced. Brook Lopez at 12. That seems kind of low for Brook Lopez. Like I said, I damn near put Brook Lopez in my top 5. Let me see.